What's up YouTube? It's Nora, and today I am back with a video that is pretty much going to be me trashing fidget spinners. So, unless you've literally been living under a rock, fidget spinners have been all over the news. Everywhere. They've been banned from schools, they've been banned from school districts, and if you don't know what they are, I'm going to insert a picture right here of what they look like, because I personally did not buy one because I felt like it was stupid. So pretty much what they are is they're like a bearing, and then there's three little kind of wings. Some of them light up, some of them just have holes in them. You literally spin it all day, and quite honestly, you can only do one thing with it. This is not at all a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form, but fidget cubes are better. So if you don't know what fidget cube is, it's pretty much the same kind of concept as that you fidget with it. But it has 6 sides, so you can do 6 things with it. Pretty much all the sides are, there's one that's like a well that you can just rub your hand in, which personally one of my favorites, and then there's this little spinner with a little kind of ball on top, and then the next side is like a gamer joystick thing, so you can pretty much just move it around. And then the other side has little clicker things that you can just constantly be like moving, and then there's also this kind of rolly ball that just doesn't ever stop. And then the other 2 sides are these little clickers, I guess you could call them. They're just buttons that make noise, and the opposite of that is kind of like a light switch little thing. So I have to admit, the probably most annoying thing about fidget spinners and the whole social trend of it is the fact that they're for fidgeting. They're not for anybody who just wants it to be a fun toy. They're for kids to sit in class, and I know I have my fidget cube, but I'm referring to both, I guess, and to just play with quietly, not use the ones that click, or just spin it and be able to focus on the teacher and just be doing something with their hands. They're not supposed to be, if this was a spinner, sitting there looking at it, hitting it, hitting it against the table, watching it light up. Like, it's literally just for you to sit, focus, do your work, not pay attention, and just have it like down below and mess with. And even I personally, I use them in lectures in college, and I purposely don't use the ones that make noise so I won't be bother anybody. It's just for me to be able to focus better. So because it's become a social trend, that's kind of ruined it for kids who could use them. If you look online, they've literally been banned from schools, from school districts, and that's just because a few kids ruined it for a few other kids. But because the spinners are now banned, and not the fidget cubes, I would recommend getting the fidget cube. I believe it's exactly pretty much the same price. I don't know if they're sold everywhere now because the fidget spinners were sold everywhere and that's what made the money. I don't know if they put these in the same store. But personally, again, you have 6 different sides and not just one. Wouldn't you want 6 things over one thing? That just makes more sense to me. So again, this is not an ad, this is not a sponsor. I just figured I'd tell you guys why I think fidget cubes are better and they're cooler, and honestly, the whole big social trend and the whole big craze around fidget spinners really isn't that big of a deal because there are things out there that are cooler than fidget spinners. So thank you guys for watching today's video. It was really straight to the point and short, but I just figured I would share my thoughts on why fidget cubes are definitely more cooler than fidget spinners and why these should be bought and not those little spinner thingy-majigs, I guess you could call them, if they even have a real name.